Oh shit. It's like I'm a domestic terrorist without domestication. Let narcotics, herb, and alky be my medications. It's like I'm always in a state of heavy meditation. Like I'm calmer than a coma in a state of waking. At the point where drugs are not, I'm gonna be shaking. Let words burn like my corpse they're incinerating. It's literally killing when she's figuratively hating. She won't say shit but calls it debating. The most serious of problems we're currently facing. Impulses go crazy, the currents are racing. Being stagnant makes me stir crazy, so I'm compulsively pacing. It's 7 magnetic passes to the hard drive I'm erasing. Hit memory like file assassin and self-assassination. There'll be no recreation of what's given up. There were no weak motives that have driven us. We look at my death like it's not serious. I want to find the other side. I guess I'm curious, because past the dark on the other side of purgatory is mysterious. You keep smiling like my pain is humorous, because you can't see the veins through the burns and cuts. Our love didn't just burn, it violently combusted until all of our fuel was used up quick. And so fucking great when all goes well, that when I fuck up I behold hell. Y'all could never see the pain condensed inside my shell. I'm heavier than I look and deadly to myself. I can't escape the pain, so I'm fighting it back, but my pain's more effective at making impact. We both know so well what becomes a battle. Bodies lie still despite souls onward travel. Waiting for non-physical wings to unravel. Soul's flight to the sky, upcoming heavenly castles. Your ceiling is my floor, I stare through so wanton. Everything I hold dear, you're my paragon. You thought I'd rebuild, miscalculated. I'm not strong enough to lift bricks out of shards of bombs. The bonds of atoms as broken as my lungs and as shattered as my heart. The cloth from which I'm cut is as tattered as my art. Just a babbling banter travels faster than your canter. Can't discern how to deter death's masters. Stress crafters, if I'm a blessing, I just bless rafters. High as fuck but rock bottom's above me. I still call it loving when you're yelling and shove me. The hateful things you say so lovingly got me fucked up on bud and morphine. Rolling blunts, don't give a fuck what you're holding. I'm withholding the vocals like what you're recording. G, better think ahead to act faster accordingly. Speed chest, stay on retardants. I'm on lines of speed. Synchronously tap the clock when I drop the piece. Like when I get to work, all hostiles cease. Like I'm a facade of hospitality. Hiding these rivalries is killing me. Fulfilling dreams of me are nightmares you ain't seen. You be screaming from seeing the scenes of my dreams. Night terrors, my psyche's a terrorist. Control me with fear, tell me to tear the wrists. Let blood become apparent and drip, staining black clothes like camo patches. Green fuses in spring, solid fuels lit with matches. Dispersing explosions are dispersing expansion, building my brain till my mind is a mansion. Exhaustion evens the odds with assassins. Insinuation of passage, rest you only imagine. We can rest when we die, cause challenge is the rest of our lives. We are arrested in strife, such a sober emotion. Keep severing ties. If this is where forever will die, then know where we go, our souls forever will fly. These broken hopes took forever to disguise. It's been forever, yet I can't begin to describe all of the demons I'm keeping inside, only truly shown on the high car rides, contemplatively flying through dying countryside. Feeling a rush from assessing the risk, still asserting myself to see which one will give. Bare hands to this ditch that I dig, utilizing improvisation, making prison shivs like a prism, imprisoning partial spectrums within it. What's seen is what's released from the hidden compartments you cannot begin to fathom. One sparks the next like it's spastic and random, frantic expansion of gases and cannons, spanning the expanse till the lost souls have landed. Until I'm on the other side where my lost people are standing. I'm not stranding anyone with everything left. It's just I exhale ties like I'm severing breath. Still facing the fight with unwavering stress. It's not giving an inch, it's like facing my death. Cause I know what becomes of narcotic outlets. Can't get out yet cause this life is a cell. I'm going to the abyss, can't scare me with hell. Pure darkness and silent sensory deprivation. Compete with opponents who are steady hating. Leaving only components of every station scattered over the surface of every nation. A fine dust settling through separation. You could be premeditated and lack preparation, cause you can't conceive the concept that you're facing. Looking in a mirror, seeing emotions erasing. Still coldness replacing the excitement remaining. I gotta stay active lest contentment start waning. Now these days are estranged and laced with strife, staring at self-hatred and flakes of ice. Some days I'd break and forsake this life if these days weren't plagued by escaping my mind. Just taking the time, waves breaking like rhymes, sound waves pound the landscape. I speak death and expound graves, enough truth to confound fakes, trying to see just how much it takes before the surface tension breaks. No hitting the brakes so we don't skid and skate, hidden narcotics and drifting away, sniffing white powders and J's, lacing the haze to be chasing escape. I'm hating this place in which you made me stay, excusing derangement with internal decay, refusing arrangements that can make the hope stay, confusing the stains with self-abuse and pain, using insane ways to prove it won't change. Your whole crew's inane in the game we all play. You call me excessive for muttering violence like it's truly better to suffer in silence. Just look at the results taking place. You can watch as my love slowly decays into hate. This is narcotic escape and you caught it too late. Now these days are estranged and laced with strife, staring at self-hatred and flakes of ice. Some days I'd break and forsake this life if these days weren't plagued by escaping my mind. Just taking the time, waves breaking like rhymes, sound waves pound the landscape. I speak death and expound graves, enough truth to confound fakes, trying to see just how much it takes before the surface tension breaks. No hitting the brakes so we don't skid and skate, hidden narcotics and drifting away, sniffing white powders and J's. I'll be lacing the haze to be chasing escape. I'm hating this place in which you made me stay, excusing derangement with internal decay, refusing arrangements that can make our hope stay, confusing the stains with self-abuse and pain, using insane ways to prove it won't change. Your whole crew's inane in the game we all play. You call me excessive for muttering violence like it's truly better to be suffering in silence. Just look at the results taking place. You can watch as my love decays into hate. This is narcotic escape and it's way too late.